morning.
Good evening, Lifelines TV family. It seems Kenya's political scene is bracing for yet another shake-up, as whispers of a looming cabinet reshuffle grow louder.
Karibuni sana.
President William Ruto is reportedly gearing up for significant changes, with fresh faces and strategic realignments expected in his government. Buckle up, because this could be a game-changer in Kenyan politics. One of the most talked-about moves is the potential splitting of the roads and transport docket, currently under the stewardship of Davis Chirchir. Why? It's all about balancing competing political interests. This docket is massive and has been a hotspot of influence. Splitting it will not only make it more manageable, but could also be a strategic move to accommodate more allies within the cabinet. But that's not all. In line with constitutional provisions, the president might scrap the gender and culture docket to keep the number of ministries within the required range of 14 to 22. Could this mean we'll see a more streamlined government? Or is it just a reshuffling of the same deck? Two major portfolios are up for discussion. Interior and National Administration. This critical post has been vacant since Professor Kitha Kindiki was elevated to Deputy President.
Honourable Speaker rejects the appointment of Ms. Stella Soy Langat. Thank you, Honourable Speaker.
Gender docket, still unoccupied after Parliament rejected Stella Soy's nomination. This vacuum in leadership presents an opportunity for new blood or perhaps familiar faces to take the helm.
It's a give and take, 1.82 billion.
Now let's talk about Davis Chirchir, a close confidant of the president. His career trajectory under Ruto has been impressive. Initially serving as the Energy and Petroleum CS, his shift to the roads and transport docket was viewed as a promotion. Rumour has it, he might now ascend to the Interior docket, one of the most powerful positions in government. If this happens, it'll cement Chirchir's role as one of the president's key strategists. But hold on, he's not the only one in the running. Who else is eyeing the Interior docket?
We are all Christians. And we all...
Belgut MP Nelson Koch, a man already well versed in matters of defence, intelligence and foreign relations, could step into the role. Musalia Mudavadi, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, has also been floated as a potential candidate. His allies are lobbying hard, and as things stand, he's holding the position on an interim basis. Could he finally get the official nod? With these strong contenders, it's clear the stakes are high. Whoever takes over the Interior docket will be tasked with overseeing national security, law enforcement, and administration, a role that's as demanding as it is powerful. Two ministers brought into the cabinet in July could be on the chopping block for underperforming. This shows that Ruto is not afraid to make tough decisions to keep his government sharp and efficient. Lifelines TV family, this is just the first chapter of what promises to be a gripping political narrative. What do you think about these potential changes? Is this a step towards a more efficient government, or just another round of political posturing? Stay tuned, because there's more to unpack in this reshuffle story. And as always, your voice matters. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Keep watching, and don't miss the next update. The political heat is rising as President William Ruto's impending cabinet reshuffle unveils not just potential appointees, but also the intricate balancing act required to manage Kenya's diverse political landscape. Let's dive into the behind-the-scenes drama surrounding this reshuffle, where political strategy and power dynamics are at play. One key name in the reshuffle conversation
the mountain is intact.
Is Kimani Ichung'wah, the National Assembly Majority Leader. While his political acumen makes him a strong contender, there's a twist. President Ruto is reportedly uneasy about appointing an elected leader from Mount Kenya into the executive. Why? It's all about power dynamics. Such a move could set the stage for Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua to flex his political muscle during the by-election that would follow Ichung'wah's appointment. Gachagua already wields significant influence in Mount Kenya, and a by-election could amplify his clout, adding another layer of complexity.
The Honorable Zahir is not in this list, so...
Some electoral seats remain vacant due to the lack of a constituted electoral commission to oversee parliamentary and ward by-elections. This stalemate complicates the president's decision-making further. The Mount Kenya region is currently perceived as being less than enthusiastic about President Ruto's administration. There's lingering resentment, fueled by Gachagua's impeachment rhetoric, and the perception that pre-election promises remain unfulfilled. In this context, giving Mount Kenya a stronger foothold in the cabinet could have political repercussions. Instead, President Ruto seems inclined to cast his net wider, ensuring that power within his government is more equitably distributed across the country's regions.
Some of them are running clubs under a tent, like in Kitengela.
Enter Aden Duale, the current Environment CS and one of Ruto's closest allies. Once in charge of the powerful defence docket, Duale's shift to environment was seen as a step down.
Order. Honorable Aden Bare Duale, EGH, Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry.
Now he's reportedly lobbying for a bigger role, potentially taking over the interior docket. Another name making the rounds is...
If we continue to behave normally, this disease will treat us abnormally.
Former Health CS Mutahi Kagwe, a key ally of former President Uhuru Kenyatta.
I can invite His Excellency the President to come and speak to his people. Asanteni sana, Mungu asifiwe.
Amen. Asante, Pastor Mutahi.
Kagwe's potential appointment would signal an attempt by Ruto to bridge gaps and bring in a steady, experienced hand.
With respect to KBC.
Then there's Eliud Owalo, currently serving as Deputy Chief of Staff in charge of performance and delivery. Owalo has been mentioned as a possible nominee for the transport and roads dockets, especially if the docket is split as rumoured. As the reshuffle inches closer, it's clear that every move made by President Ruto is a carefully calculated step in a high-stakes political chess game. From consolidating his power base to balancing regional interests, the president's decisions will shape not just his administration, but also Kenya's political trajectory for years to come. Thank you for tuning in to Lifelines TV, where we break down the complex world of politics into stories that matter to you. This cabinet reshuffle could redefine Kenya's political landscape, and we'll be here to unpack every twist and turn. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Do you think Mutahi Kagwe and Eliud Owalo deserve these potential comebacks? Is President Ruto's strategy the right one for Kenya? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our deep dives into the stories shaping Kenya and beyond. Until next time, this is Lifelines TV, seeing life through the lens of truth.